These are instructions on the assembly and disassembly of the Micro France Johann faucet. First thing to consider, please do not mix this grasper up with the Karl Storz Johann or the Escalip Universal Grasper. It will not function correctly with this setup. Take note that the sheath and the handle is also vastly different from other setups. To begin, you will take the black sheath and insert the Johann Grasper insert inside. This end is a screw connection, so you'd simply just screw it on to the Johann Grasper. Coming to the handle, make sure the ratchet joint is disengaged. That'll make things a little easier. And take note of this push button mechanism. This is a similar trigger mechanism on the Karl Storz Johann, whereas this one's on the side as compared to the top. You'll want to insert the sheath until you get to a stopping point, to which then you'll activate the trigger mechanism and the sheath will go in a little further. You can observe in the gap that the sheath does latch onto the handle. Once it gets to that point, you can either choose to only rotate the sheath, or if you're dexterous enough, you can rotate both. The grasper is now set for use. You may activate it to test functionality. Disassemble. Begin by unscrewing the sheath from the handle until it gets to a friction point, to which point you will then need to press the trigger mechanism, just ensuring that the ratchet handle is disengaged. The sheath should slide out. If the sheath does not slide out, you would need to continue unscrewing these two parts. If it proves difficult, you may need to use a function of both unscrewing and pressing the trigger to loosen. Use oil when necessary. I find it easier to use the ball of my thumb to activate the trigger, whilst also holding to rotate. Then it's just simply unscrewing the Johann from the sheath. This may be difficult after autoclaving. Thus concludes the demonstration of maintenance, preventative maintenance, assembly and disassembly of the Micro France. Please ask for help when necessary.